In a cozy little house, two rivals lived in a never-ending game of cat and mouse. Tom, the big grey cat with sharp eyes and quick paws, was always on the lookout for Jerry, the clever little mouse. Jerry's small size and wits made him hard to catch, and every day he found new ways to outsmart Tom. One sunny morning, as Tom lay stretched out, half asleep on his favourite rug, he suddenly sniffed something delicious. His eyes opened wide as he spotted it, a large golden wedge of cheese, fresh and tempting, right there on the kitchen counter. Not far away in his little hole, Jerry also caught a whiff of the cheese. His mouth watered at the sight of the treasure. But he knew getting it wouldn't be easy, not with Tom around. Jerry tiptoed out, his eyes fixed on the cheese. Just as he made his way to the kitchen, Tom noticed him and perked up. Tom crouched, muscles tensed, ready to pounce. He thought, "This time, I'll finally catch him." As Jerry reached the counter, Tom sprang into action, pouncing towards him. But Jerry, quick as a flash, ducked just in time. Tom went sailing over him and landed with a loud crash into a stack of pots and pans. "Not today, Tom!" Jerry squeaked as he darted towards the counter again. But Tom wasn't about to give up. Shaking off his daze, he watched as Jerry moved toward the cheese. Tom thought for a moment and came up with a new plan. He gathered a trail of small crumbs leading to an open box propped up with a stick. Attached to the stick was a string, and Tom grinned as he hid, holding the string, just out of sight. He thought, this will be the perfect trap. But Jerry, ever the clever mouse, noticed Tom's setup. He saw the crumb trail and the box, and with a cheeky grin, decided to turn the tables. Jerry pretended to follow the crumbs, inching closer and closer to the box. Just as he neared the opening, Jerry gave the string a little tug. The box fell, but all it caught was air. Tom's plan had failed. He looked around in confusion, only to see Jerry standing next to the cheese, grinning proudly. Before Tom could react, Jerry grabbed the cheese and zipped off, slipping between Tom's legs and heading down the hallway. Tom scrambled after him, their chase taking them all around the house, over tables, under chairs, and through every nook and cranny. They dashed around the living room, and at one point, Jerry even led Tom through a pile of slippery magazines, causing Tom to slide in every direction. Finally, Jerry dashed back toward his mouse hole, the cheese still firmly clutched in his tiny paws. With one last sprint, he made it inside, safe and sound. From inside his little hideout, Jerry peeked out, waving the cheese proudly. Tom, panting and exhausted, could only sit back and shake his head. And so, once again, Jerry had outsmarted Tom. As he nibbled his prize, the little mouse knew this wouldn't be the last chase. And though Tom was tired, he secretly enjoyed the thrill of their endless game, knowing that tomorrow would bring a new adventure. Because in this little house, as long as there was cheese, there would always be a chase.